What if I told you there was a cheap hack that would make your air conditioner seem like it's 50% more quiet? For about 50 cents worth of supplies, you can make your air conditioner more than 50% less loud. That's a pretty good hack. Today I'm going to share with you how we did this to our Winnebago Ekko, but it'll work with any air conditioner that has those little slots that'll let you dump air down. So why do we want our air conditioner more quiet? Well, to totally understand that, you need to understand how we use our air conditioner. Now, you may be like a lot of our friends and never, no matter what the circumstance, turn your AC on, but that's not us. We prefer to have it cool at night when we're sleeping. There's enough going on in a campground or out when you're boondocking to wake you up because you're not in your bed at home. The last thing we want to have happen is to wake up because we're getting hot at night when we have something right up there that'll keep that from happening, even when it's not hot outside. In fact, we've learned that if we use the max air fan and leave the windows open, it gets pretty cool and the air will circulate around here. But if we put the air conditioner on just the fan, air just seems to just whip around through here, and it works really well. It uses almost no batteries. So that thing's running when we're sleeping in this Ekko, well, almost every night. So it's to our advantage to make it as quiet as we can make it. Now, not all noise is bad noise. We prefer the white noise that the air conditioner creates. It's that whistling sound that you get from the air trying to escape down through those slots that's there to dump air down if it's really, really hot in here, and we never use that. So this fix should help with that. Here's what you're going to need. Two things: screwdriver and some duct tape. Not duct tape that you'll see in Walmart. You could get the duct tape brand of duct tape. Gets confusing, doesn't it? And that's it. And it's a really quick fix too. There are only 6 screws that hold this cover on. You're going to need to take the 2 little plastic white plates off of the back 2 screws. Then you're going to need to remove the 6 screws and take the cover off. Set it aside. In my case, I set it over here so that Maggie could guard it. You're not going to need that again until you start putting it back together. And we'll take you through our experience of putting the tape on, putting it back together, and measuring to see if it really made a difference. This is a pretty simple and inexpensive repair, especially if you already have the real duct tape. You just cover up this downspout here so that air can't get through there, and then whistle when it's trying to come down. And it should increase both the amount of air that flows to each vent and also cut down on the noise. It's about a 10-minute fix, and if it works, it'll be 10 minutes well spent. Now I'm going to turn the air back on. Ooh, with nothing on it, that's already quieter. Air's coming down here.
Better?
Ooh, that's better. I haven't even put the thing on. I'm going to put a couple more layers of tape on just to add as much as I can to the insulation. Wow, there you go. That's awesome. Okay, now I have 6 screws to put back on and put the cover back on. And we'll see, we'll measure the decibels. I measured it before I did this fix, and now I'll measure it now and see if it made any difference at all. I'm guessing it's probably 5 or 6 dB that's helped. If you were at home and had your impact driver battery operated, this would be a piece of cake. All I have is my little travel screwdriver. One of those things where size matters.
You helping?
Yeah, you're messing with my air conditioner, Mom. Lord. Now in the same spot, we're getting 63.1 decibels. we were getting 67.3 decibels. It's 4 decibels more quiet than it was before, just with the little real duct tape. That's a pretty good fix right there, because when you're lying in bed, not only is it quieter, there's no whistling going on that we got before where the air was trying to come down through all those little slots. So that's a really good thing. And you may be saying, well, what if I want to dump all the air in here and cool off the bedroom really quickly? That's pretty simple. Just turn the other vents in the other room off and close them, and all the air will be forced back down into here. Not quite as efficiently as if we had the dump, but we don't ever use that anyway. Turns out my test wasn't fair. When I measured before, I had the fan running on low because that's kind of where we run it all the time. But when I turned it off and turned it back on, it defaulted to be on high. So 67.3 with it on low before I did the fix, and it's 60.9 with it on low after taping that up. So that's well over the 5 dB I was really hoping to save with the noise. Makes a difference. Not every hack is cheap, and not every hack works, but sometimes it's cheap and it works. And those are the ones you need to celebrate. Now, to you non-sound engineers, reducing the noise by 6 dB may not sound like a lot, but to put it into perspective, a reduction of 10 dB is what the human ear perceives as half as quiet. So that equates to at least a 60% reduction in noise from our air conditioner. And that 6 dB means it's a lot more quiet in here when we're sleeping. So much so that we can hear it when it storms. A thunderstorm rolled through last night, and at least one of us heard it when it came through. We did this hack to sleep better, but it also had a side benefit that may be even more important. Each one of the vents in our ducted air system is now getting more airflow, which means up front we stay cooler. And it means Maggie is safer when we leave her with the air conditioner going on hot days. And that's my kind of hack right there. It's cheap, it's easy, it's fast, and it works. So don't put it off any longer if you haven't done this. If you don't ever use those dump vents in your air conditioner, go get you some duct tape. Put your tape over that and celebrate. Until we see you again soon, stay cool. Get it? Stay cool. Kill me. Happy sales.